40 years ago, putting a single show on television took a small army. Over 100 people, camera crews, writers, editors, producers, sound engineers, an entire building full of expensive equipment. Today, that same job can be done by one person with the phone in their pocket, and almost nobody has updated their excuses to match. Because what actually happened is much bigger than phones got good. Every role that once required a separate expert and a separate paycheck has quietly collapsed into a tool you can hold in one hand. You are now capable of being a one-person media company that, not long ago, would have needed 100 employees and a fortune to exist. So why do you still feel like you can't possibly do it alone? Think about everything a television studio used to need. Someone to film, someone to write, someone to edit, someone to design, someone to distribute, someone to find the audience. Each role was a specialist. Each role was a salary. Each role was another gate you had to get through. And now, the camera is your phone. The editing studio is an app. The global distribution network that once cost millions is free. And it's already sitting in your hand. 100 jobs collapsed into one person, and that person can be you. Now here comes the objection almost everyone runs into. But I'm not a genius who can write, film, edit, market, and do everything else at once. That used to be a real limitation. It isn't anymore. Artificial intelligence has become the team most people could never afford to hire. It can help you write, plan, design, brainstorm, edit, research, and organize. The 100-person crew has been reborn as an assistant available around the clock. The single most common excuse, "I can't do it all alone," just quietly died. Now pause and think about how absurd this would sound to someone living 40 years ago. A single person today, armed with a phone and modern tools, can reach more human beings than many television networks could. More reach than kings once had. More reach than entire institutions once had. One person in a bedroom now holds capabilities that organizations used to spend fortunes building. You are not a tiny player, priced out of the game. You are a one-person empire that may not realize it yet. Think about the creators you already follow. Many of them are one or two people, filming on phones, editing on laptops, reaching audiences larger than the television channels they grew up watching. No gatekeeper selected them. They simply used the tools that were already available. And maybe you're thinking, okay, but doesn't that mean everyone has the same tools now? Wouldn't that make it too crowded? Here's the part that changes everything. Almost everyone has access to the tools, but very few people use them intentionally. Knowing you could build something is not the same as building it. Knowing you could reach the world is not the same as pressing publish. The 100-person studio is already sitting in your pocket, fully staffed, fully equipped, waiting. Most people will scroll past that fact for the rest of their lives. A few will pick up the tools and create something with them. And those people will become the very thing that once required 100 specialists and an entire building. It once took 100 people and a fortune just to reach the world. Now, it takes one person who decides to start, and that one person can be you, today, with the whole studio already sitting in your hand.